All throughout high school, I had classes where I literally just wouldn't say a word the whole class. My heart would start racing just at the thought of raising my hand and answering a question or something. I grew up around predominantly Indian and other Asian families. There was a lot of pressure surrounding academics and success. It was literally this concept of like, if you are not at least one grade ahead in math, you're like stupid. I never talked to any of my teachers about how I was feeling about the school environment, but they all knew. We'd get the same spiel every single time. Your grades don't define you, but I don't think they truly understand how far parents are willing to go to be able to brag about their kids going to Harvard. Unless you've truly seen it or experienced it, you can't really know what it's like. So I remember I was scrolling through the school news section and I saw a little ad thing for SBYC, which was applications for 2021 summer cohort apply. And I was like, whoa, this looks really cool. SBYC messaged me to schedule an interview, but I had never gone through an interview process or anything, so it made me feel very special. I had never met other Asians that also felt so strongly about the toxic culture in school. I remember the first time I heard about it, I was like, wait, this is literally my high school. My high school is the epitome of the model minority myth. Up until that time, I was like, okay, I'm not as good at academics as my peers, so something must have gone wrong somewhere. The idea that in order to prove yourself as part of society, one of your duties as an Asian American is to be good at, studying STEM. I was really able to connect the dots that it's actually high-key racist. So SBYC, one of our first deliverables was our zine, which is a virtual magazine. Over the course of a year, we ran focus groups with a bunch of students in South Bay schools, and we basically asked them questions regarding the state of holistic wellness in schools. It was very clear that the toxic culture was making a lot of people mentally deteriorate. We interviewed close to maybe 50 kids, and everyone really said the same thing. I'm not gonna get into college, I'm gonna be a disappointment to my parents, I'm not doing enough, I need to do more. And so a lot of kids really wore themselves out. I don't think it was that visible because everyone was in the same boat. A lot of students agreed that they didn't have enough resources. You even mentioned the word therapy and people are like, oh my gosh, don't say that out loud. It will take a lot more than a zine. But I really hope that people will read the zine and say hey, I feel the same way, and then through that finally bring some much needed change to our schools. Everyone has their own ideas of what they want to do in their life. If that's making a lot of money, go for it, but that's not for everyone. Now I see a lot more community involvement in my future. That is something I would not have said if I had gone to a four-year university. In SBYC, I learned how to be convincing, how to reach out to people. I learned what it's like to be passionate about something, and that's something that you can't really learn anywhere else unless you're part of a community like this. SBYC is sort of like an extended family at this point.